Hi there, Ken here. Sorry it's been so long since the last video. The past couple days have been kind of busy. Bit of a roller coaster. Went to a wedding, spent time with my mom and stepdad and my sister. I don't even know what to talk about. It's just... I don't want you to think that the only reason I'm recording this is to make people feel sorry for me. That is definitely not the case. As I said before, I think sharing helps a lot. There's been a lot on my mind. I actually started thinking about how people have a lot of self-destructive tendencies. Whether it be physical or substance, or in my case, personal psychological torture. We all have something that we use as a coping mechanism. And it's not necessarily a healthy habit that we all have, but it's how we all get by, right? There's people out there who cut, people out there who drink themselves stupid, and I have a bad habit of telling myself that I have very little worth. I really don't see myself as very important. I mean, there are quite a few people out there who would disagree with me. I'm grateful to them. My friends, my family, they're always there for me. As little as I use that safety net, I always make it a point to do my best to help others, because it makes it easier to ignore my own problems. If I'm busy focusing on other people, then I don't have to look at myself. I actually just finished watching a anime where one of the characters, well, it's not directly shown, kind of has the same tendency. It's a cute story, and there's a lot of lessons in it. Or on High School Host Club. I know, big shocker me watching anime like that. It's actually pretty typical of me. I have a fascination with very particular category. From Iori to Fruits Basket, D and Angel, Chobits. They all have a theme. A theme that I tend to ignore in my personal life. Getting help from others. it seems kind of hypocritical for me to emphasize helping other people when I have the hardest time asking for help myself. And I understand it. I understand the fact that it's hypocritical. That makes it even worse. Like I said, I do my best to help others. And I always tell myself that there's always someone worse off than me. And that's not untrue. I mean, there are a lot of problems out in the world. Not all of them can be easily fixed. But I do what I can. I help out where I can. When you think about it, it's actually pretty selfish of me. As much as I understand, there's still so much that I don't. I mean, I've been getting professional help for most of my life. I've seen so many therapists. I'm 30 years old, and I have over 2 decades of records. People in a profession to help people. Not all of them are great at it, but it's their job. I mean, some people go into it because they really do want to help. Some of them just feels like it's the easiest thing for them to do. I had one therapist who, we had very short sessions, and every time I came in, she made it a point to remind me that it was supposed to be a short-term goal. That the entire point of my being there was to get me out of the program as quickly as possible. Personally, I think that is kind of pointless. I mean, I know that psychologists and therapists, they're supposed to be kind of impassioned. They need to be analytical and be able to break down the situation as best they can. But I don't know. I don't see it as possible to be able to help people without being able to feel what they're feeling. There was actually a point where I wanted to actually join that field, because I understand. Because I know how it feels. But, thinking about it, that would definitely not be a very good profession for me because I'm too empathetic. I always make sure to see all the different sides. You can never just look at anything from one point of view. I barely even know what my point of view is. I don't even know what to really talk about. I mean, most of my videos are just me rambling, but doing this just feels like yet another burden. Feels like I'm forcing myself on other people again. That's the thing. Is that when you need help, do your best to make it obvious. Make sure that those who can help are aware. At the same time, it just feels like you're imposing. Anytime I ask for help, it feels like I'm forcing myself on others. Eventually I'm going to have to talk about my abandonment issues. That's a story. That's all life is, though, is a collection of stories, lessons, things you have to learn, things others can learn from you. Huge list of things. In the end, what do those lessons really amount to? I like to think that everything that I've been through has helped me become better than I could be. I mean, I could be a narcissistic brat, right? Instead, I don't know. Maybe I am a narcissist. I mean, I'm recording these, right? Posting them on the internet for other people to watch. In a way, that's kind of selfish. Not that many people do. I mean, anything I post only gets a handful of views. Not that I'm... What's wrong with me? Why am I doing this? Am I really this cruel to myself? Again, putting your weakness out on display for everyone to see makes it more difficult for other people to use it against you, right? Means that no one can really hold it over you. It's almost calculated. Watch. There's always an emotional response of some sort. Pity. Smugness. I definitely know I have an inferiority complex. There's no question about that. I always see everyone else as better than me. I can barely hold myself together. I barely understand what I'm thinking. You know, the fact that I know that I have problems, the fact that I try to understand them, it's sort of a strength, right? I mean, I don't completely understand it, but I understand it enough that I'm able to put on a mask every day. Present a character. Act out a little play day by day. I used to tell my mom not to worry when I look sad. The time she should worry the most is when I'm smiling the brightest. Because that's when I hurt the most. And I do my best to make sure that no one can see it. But is that really healthy? Probably not. It's a delusion that we feed ourselves. Grin and bear it. you suffer openly. You're just forcing your problems on other people. They're made to worry. It makes them suffer as much as you do. That's why we push forward. Why we wear our masks. Why we act our plays. Why we try not to impose on others. Depression is something that a lot of people don't understand. They think it's just sadness. It's really not. It feels like an emptiness. Like you've been hollowed out. And you struggle to fill that void. There's nothing big enough to fill the hole. But you try, because it's all you really can do. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be better. Nothing wrong with needing help. It's just so hard to ask. It's so tiring to fight. The fight is what makes us alive. The struggle. We just give in, roll over. What is there? I've only ever tried to kill myself once. A long time ago. I saw the effect it had on other people. That hurt more than anything. Seeing the pain that I caused other people was more than I could bear. So I chose to live. People think that suicide is the lowest you can get in depression. It's really not. There are levels beyond that. I've seen them. I continue to see it every day. There's really no bottom to the hole. You can go down further and further, and all that really happens is the light gets further and further away. best you can do is try to claw your way back up. Try to keep as much light as you can in your sight. You can live for yourself. You can live for others. Either way, just live. Because either you're alive or you're dead. You can be dead and still have a heartbeat. So that really requires is just giving up. Giving in. One of the bright sides to being this far down is it's really hard for other people to hurt you. All those trolls and whatnot that are online. There's nothing that you can really say that I haven't told myself already. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think that's enough for today. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I hope that you never have to go through this. I hope that as dumb as it sounds, I hope you never understand. Because if you understand, that means you're in the same boat I am. Mental illness is an illness. Whether people really understand that or not, it's hard to see. It's hard to understand. But it is a real thing. I mean, you can't see the air, but you know it's there. Anywho, enough of bringing you down with me. Thank you for taking the time to sit with me. And I hope that your day is better than mine. Know that I'm not going to give up on you. I hope you don't give up on yourself. Till the next video, take care.